Peterson. I'm just going to show you my resource kit. I set it up in my kitchen, kind of short on space, so I put one activity back over there, but the rest are out here. Okay, so I'll just start. I made my resource kit designed for grades 2 and 3. 4 out of 5 of the activities is grade 2 and 1 of the activities is grade 3. The number strands I did are mostly the strands are mostly numbers, and I have one shape in space. The Lego fractions is the one that I took from grade 3 here. I just found a really cute activity for it. I really wanted to try it out. So basically how to use this kit is I pack everything in this box here, and it says the games to put in it. Say I wanted to make another math games kit and I wanted to keep them separate and organized. And then there's a sign out sheet for the kids. Write their date, names, activity number, and initial when returned, obviously. And here I keep each activity in a Ziploc baggie with the pictures and words for the kids. And then over here, I have made a mastery binder booklet. And I have all the stuff, all the mumbo jumbo in the front. You'll be able to look at this when you're watching the video, I'm sure. And here I color-coded all of the activities. So activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, activity 4, activity 5, and then I also have, excuse me. Oh no. Okay. I made a sheet on how to use the worksheets and which pages they are to print them off on. There's a reminder in the table of contents as well, but just in specific how to prepare it and everything. And I put all the worksheets in the back separately from the lesson for them student cards and teacher cards. So basically my rationale is I think children learn best by hands-on experiences, and like I know they remember a lot from what they do hands-on rather than what they copy from the board or write. I think students should be taught by teachers who have really open minds and open to new concepts and incorporating like their interests to make them more engaged in math lessons. I think my thoughts on hands-on experience, obviously really good, because I think that's the best way they learn. I've really learned that throughout this semester especially, and I'm really excited to see how many hands-on activities I can do, and not just math, and like all my other subjects too. Okay, and I can go right into the activity here. So this is activity 1. It is place value bingo. I did not get this idea from, I did not make it. I got it from Teachers Pay Teachers, actually. I got a set of the bingo cards because that's just a lot to make on my own. And I also have some base 10 blocks here for the children who are struggling and they need help to visualize and just hands-on use the manipulatives. So here's my teacher card and my student card. And it's pretty straightforward. It's just like a regular bingo game, right? So teacher picks a number, 10, and then you see if you have a 10. Oh, I have a 10 right here. This looks like a 10 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! Not bingo yet, but you know. All right. And then they just keep doing that till somebody gets a bingo or a diagonal or a blackout, whatever they want. It can be teacher directed. That's what I wrote in the teacher card, but also students can take turns picking from a pile of the numbers. So my second activity, as I hear, is the shapes of my snowflake. I got this from A Little Pinch of Perfect, and I didn't take all of the worksheets, but I took the concept of it basically. So students are to make snowflakes using geometry shapes, and then obviously just count them up as they go. So this I actually did this with my grade 2 classroom, so I'm just using hers as an example here. So she has one circle, and she has 1, 2, 3 rectangles, and 1, 2, 3 diamonds. And she colored in the background because I said, yeah, sure, do that if you want. One thing I like about this activity is that they actually come with little geometry shapes that you can cut out with, which is pretty cool. But also I thought you could actually use the actual blocks. I don't have any of those though. But yeah, that's just another thing you could do, and then just take a picture of the students' work to assess them, right? So then my third activity here is, these first three are all grade 2s. This is, I called it Puzzling Edition. I found a picture on Google and I kind of just pieced the rest together in my mind. So yes, student card, lots of pictures for those kids that can't quite read as fluently as some others. So then over here, I have a blank template and you can make up the numbers based on students' skill levels. I have 4 different ones here and they're all interchangeable, and I made sure the numbers worked with each and every situation. So obviously you see that, okay, so you pick one of these pieces and you pick a blank piece and you pick a long piece. So you put them together and you say, okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 circles, and my number I need is 12. So how many more of these little poker chips do I need to get 12? So I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. And then, I can pick a different puzzle piece and do that one, whatever. And you can go as low as or high as you need. Yeah, and also for the students who are finding this pretty easy, you can give themselves the blank template and see if they can make their own. I guess I forgot to mention, the materials are kind of all set out what you need here. Like the glue stick and scissors, I'd have them bring on their own. I have that written on the baggie over there. The pencils, usually here and here. So I'm just gonna jump on to the third activity, which is my grade 3 one now. So this one's Lego fractions. This is the super cute activity, I thought. I saw a picture of it and I kind of just built off of it, right? So it's pretty straightforward. You can pre-set up the groups, or you can let students make their own based on their level. So here you see 1, 2, 3. I have 3 blocks. So this can go 2 ways, right? You can have 1/3 or you can have 2/3, right? And over here is, you have 5 blocks total, and how many of the yellow do you have? That can be your numerator, and then the total can be the denominator, right? And then over here, it's cool because you can get them to convert or, simplify their fractions. So you have 6 blocks here total, right? And you have 2, so you could say 2/6, but also, what would that be? It could also be 1/3, right? So I thought that was pretty cool, and yeah, like I said, they can make their own, or they can test each other, and also for the ones that are struggling a little more, maybe I made up a worksheet for them to help them with an example up here as well. Yeah, that's that one. And my last activity, I made this one up actually by myself, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were actually some more activities that are quite similar to this. So this one I just wanted to do in partners. So basically it's a store. Let's go shopping. So I guess you could say, I want to buy these cool sunglasses. Well, how much are they? Oh, they're 75 cents. And I look at my money I have here. 1, 2, 3. So it's 25, 50, 75. Or, they can count out 10 dimes if that's easier for them to do, or 10 dimes, 7 dimes and 1 nickel, whatever works for them. And also, I don't have a 100 chart printed out, but I said that they should bring a 100 chart, because what grade 2 doesn't have a 100 chart, right? So I thought, yeah, they could use that to help them count, and they can point with their fingers, or they can draw, or whatever. And there's lots of different little cute accessory or things for sale. And then once the one person's bought a few things, then they can switch, right? And then yeah, it's pretty straightforward, I think. I think that's all I need to say. So thanks for listening. Have a good day. I guess night for me. Bye.